Austin Rivers, he signs a deal here with the Denver Nuggets, and this deal last week was close to being done, but now with Monty Morris and Jamal Murray out, obviously Murray tore his ACL versus the Warriors in last week's ball game, and Monty Morris, he's going to be out for a little while with a hamstring injury. So right now, this Nugget team, they're pretty depleted at the point guard position. Hazel being the starter, it looks like now, with Rivers coming off the bench, and right now, Austin Rivers, he'll be available in tonight's ball game to play here for the Nuggets, and they definitely need him. Rivers, he was decent this season with the New York Knicks in the few games he played. Then the Knicks didn't play him. He had a newborn as well, I believe, here. So Rivers then got traded to OKC at the NBA trade deadline, and they waived him quickly after that deal went down. But now Rivers, he finds a home here with Denver. There was reports a few weeks ago that he was going to go to the Milwaukee Bucks as well, but they signed Jeff Teague instead as a buyout candidate. So right here on the season, Rivers so far, 7.3 points a game, 2.2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.3 threes a game, 71% from the foul line, and 43% from the field. So Austin Rivers, he had a few games with the Knicks early in the year, like I mentioned, where he hit big shots to win ball games and close out games, but he hasn't picked up a basketball or really played in 2 months, it seems like, is Rivers, where he got real playing time. He didn't play all the month of February and March here, and now in April 21st, so he missed most of this month too, and he's probably definitely rusty as Rivers, not getting into game action. As far as fantasy basketball goes, I think he could have value right now as the backup point guard here for Denver. Denver, they need some scoring punch off the bench, and they need a guy who could play make and create his own shot, and that's what I think Austin Rivers could do for this Denver team. They still trying to make the playoffs and have another good push like they did last season, but right now, they just need another scorer on this team with Jamal Murray and Morris out. And I think Rivers is a decent signing, but for fantasy basketball owners, they should take a wait-and-see approach. And if Rivers could get hot and play 25 minutes a game, maybe he's worth the roster spot here as the playoffs continue on in fantasy basketball as a player that can help you get scoring and help your team, but it probably won't be this week. It'll probably be next week if he's going to have any value, because I think they're going to take it slow with him, Denver, and not just throw him into the fire right away in tonight's game at Portland. So Austin Rivers signs with the Denver Nuggets, and we'll see if he has any fantasy value as well as the next few weeks in the fantasy playoffs continue.